after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 25 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Here's Teagues. The 10-footer finds the target.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's McMillan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Houston. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Grizzlies foul call. Teagues. That's his first personal foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Outside, Walker. Off the screen. Can't hit. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thomas up top. Favors with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Buchanan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Smart. Here's Teagues. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from McMillan. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden the pass to McMillan. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
McMillan, it's tipped. Now Smart gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Rockets leading by 16 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Tony Wroten, also Thomas out there, and it's Buchanan in at the 4. In the corner, it's Wroten. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Favors passes to McMillan. That's good. McMillan's got 26 points.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Now here's Wroten. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Favors. And it's the Rockets on the break. Hayward leading the charge, and the shot is good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
That free throw good from Hayward. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Thomas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Wroten. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
To the paint. Here's McMillan. Oh!
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
All right, Houston, coming out of the corner.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, thank you. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Jay Triano was giving to his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. How about the night Walker is having? He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
There's the feed to Wroten. Clock at 6 with the shot. But they get it back. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McMillan. Another shot. No good at the rim.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Puts up a 3. And another miss by Memphis. Rockets leading by 20. To the left wing. Baldwin the pass to McMillan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. McMillan's got 30.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thomas with the ball. Passes to Buchanan. Pulls it from 20. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
And the Rockets making a change here. Favors is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Bridges checks in. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Good on the shot.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
McMillan against Bridges. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Teagues. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's McMillan. Noel dishes to Walker. Back to Noel. The kick out to Walker. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Bridges passes to Thomas. Here's Bridges. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Thomas, here we go. There's the bucket. Good. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Houston.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lights Out. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Teagues. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
There's a screen by Noel. McMillan kicks to Walker. The 3-ball. Kept alive by Houston. Favors dishes to Walker. Favors sets the pick for Walker. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
His highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire